ADV, Anonymous March 24, 22. My tooth is super fucked. My jaw has swollen a scary amount, and I can't chew with the left side of my mouth. It's been chipped for about 4 years, but the swelling is new. What do? Greater than Anonymous no. Advanced tooth cancer. Go to the emergency room immediately. Anonymous might be abscess. Anonymous maybe try talking to a dentist instead of an incel forum. Greater than Anonymous. What greater than 260866607 said. Get it pulled. An abscess can really fuck you up. Greater than Anonymous. I'm too poor to even interact with one. Just need to know if it's worth going broke for. Greater than Anonymous. Swelling is likely infection. Deep infection. Maybe to the bone. Call United Way and find a sliding fee scale dentist office. Or maybe your city has a medical program for poor people. Call United Way. But yeah, I think you should bite the bullet and go to the hospital now. Greater than Anonymous. My guess is the dark side of that tooth has rotted to the core due to being exposed, and the infection and rot have reached the bone. Greater than Anonymous. Go get Scope mouthwash and use it. Tomorrow morning get clove oil and dab it around the infection to heal your mouth. Greater than Anonymous. Yeah, so you need a doctor. Tooth infections can cause all kind of shit, from diabetes to cancer. Stop being a dingus and go get your tooth pulled. Also, assuming you're a poor fag, Medicaid covers emergency dental and should be free. Why do you not at least have the free insurance the state gives you? Greater than Anonymous. Also, assuming you're a poor fag, Medicaid covers emergency dental and should be free. Why do you not at least have the free insurance the state gives you? Easier for someone who's unemployed than someone that's a working poor fag. Greater than Anonymous. Medicaid isn't for working age non-disabled adults. Greater than Anonymous. How much do you make an hour? Greater than Anonymous. This changed approximately 10 years ago when ACA expanded Medicaid. If you're making less than $18,075 before taxes, you get full coverage. Don't believe me? Go to benefits.gov and look under medical, healthcare assistance for your state. After looking, it appears I was correct. Anonymous. Op bitch, go to a fucking doctor. What the fuck? Anonymous. Greater than how much do you make an hour? Over $20 per hour. Extraction costs me $200. Root canal plus crown $1,200. Not op, but have a similar issue with one of my front teeth that needs to be addressed, but just finished having hand surgery this week, so we'll have to wait a few months before going back to the dentist. Anonymous. Oregano oil though has been keeping the infection at bay. No abscess so far. Greater than op. Hey dude, that can cause an infection that spreads to your brain and kills you. You need to go see a dentist and see if the tooth is salvageable or not. I didn't give a shit about my teeth my entire 20s and they got pretty gnarly. You need a cleaning, filling or tooth extraction as fast as possible. Dentists can take months to see if you don't have money, or using Medicaid. I'd start calling around, so you don't die. Teeth are close to brain. Both are in head. Bad news, bud. Greater than Anonymous. Hey dude, that can cause an infection that spreads to your brain and kills you. You need to go see a dentist and see if the tooth is salvageable or not. I'm sure his whole mouth would be swollen before it goes to his head. No. Anonymous. Probably, but I wouldn't chance it. Bacteria can spread in weird ways. Anonymous. So long as you're in a Medicaid expansion state, you tend to be good, pretty much. I thought nearly all states had passed it by now, but was proven wrong by Wyoming. Ah shit. You're in one of the 12 states that never expanded Medicaid. This makes it harder. How much is health insurance on the marketplace? Working poor zone. If you're on your own, there is one more alternative I can think of, bro. Go here. Greater than https://findahealthcenter.hrsa.gov/ and see if there's a community health center nearby. You'll have to call them and see what they do, but the idea is they offer free or low-cost healthcare for people in your situation. I'm not sure about level of care, but it's way better than dealing with a potentially lethal tooth infection. Sometimes these can linger for years, if they go untreated. Better to get it pulled, and Anon can get an implant when he does have money. Greater than Anonymous. Checked last enrollment period and my lowest offer was like $600 per month. They have community clinics here like everywhere else where you can pay a little or nothing at all. City, state, federal funded, I suppose. Better than nothing. Greater than anonymous sliding scales are bullshit and you have to be 30% below the poverty level to qualify. I went to one of those clinics and they charged me standard costs after I gave them my pay stub they asked for. Anonymous, I guess the answer at that point is be a deadbeat and say you get paid under the table, IDK. Figure it out, friend. Gotta bend the rules to get ahead if things are fucked up enough. Anonymous, nah. Not sure the details of your encounter, but no income up to like $15,000 is probably $10 per visit. $15 minus $25,000 is probably $40 per visit, etc., etc. It would benefit you to find out exactly what the scale is about, then simply lie if you have to. There's no penalty. Anonymous, greater than nah. Not sure the details of your encounter, but no income up to like $15,000 is probably $10 per visit. $15 minus $25,000 is probably $40 per visit, etc., etc. It would benefit you to find out exactly what the scale is about, then simply lie if you have to. There's no penalty. My Photoshop skills aren't good enough to fake a pay stub, bruh. Anonymous op. American healthcare lol. Anonymous, people still die of tooth infections. It's worth it. Anonymous op. I'm a dentist from a third world country. If you have an x-ray post it, do you have extra oral pain when touching it? The swelling. If you feel pain in tooth you can save it. If you don't feel pain means it's dead, you should extract it. Pulp vitality is tested through pain. So general rule of thumb is if there is pain the pulp is alive. Pulp vitality test consists of tapping tooth gently but firmly with instrument. I advise not to do this in your case since your teeth are already fragile. Hence bite test is also ruled out. Only option for you are thermal test, gutta percha heat test, or dry ice cold test. In home, try placing an ice cube on side surface of your teeth. If you feel anything it's alive. In clinic we use heat or electronic pulp tester. This is simple everyday stuff, so relax. Not even that serious caries has infected the pulp and caused radicular cyst. There is not that much tooth structure loss, probably still save it. Get an RCT and a crown, you're good to go. It's posterior tooth, so go for the cheap metal ceramic one. It lasts for 15 years. I have treated more horrifying conditions. This is just everyday cheapo. Anonymous, go to an emergency dentist. Anonymous, I hate to say it but I hope you have $1,000 to fix this. Anonymous, he shouldn't be biting anything. Anonymous, he shouldn't be biting anything. Anonymous, by Augmentin, if it doesn't go away in 6h approximately 12 it has to be pulled. You can try to pull it yourself but you will fail, it's too painful, I know from personal experience. Find someone to help. Male females don't have the strength and will do more damage. The coating around it has to be separated from it, then you can move it around slowly until it comes out. Vita can work as an anesthetic and prevent further infection. Other choice is to use a diamond dentist drill and break it into pieces. I would just try 100 dentists and you will find one to pull it for free. People are less horrible than you think, you just have to find the right person. Greater than anonymous op. Here again. For you asking questions, here's so answers. Live in Illinois, found a dentist opening today. I still feel pain in the tooth, so I don't think it's dead yet. Thank you all for the actual advice. Didn't think this would actually work, but y'all have been way more helpful than Reddit fags. Anonymous, my Photoshop skills aren't good enough to fake a pay stub, bruh. They get paid by someone else. They don't actually care what you make. Just say you are homeless or something. They won't care. Anonymous, way more helpful than Reddit fags. Well duh. That's not hard to achieve. The only thing worse than Reddit is probably Quora. Anonymous op. Greater than chipped dude, that tooth is completely dead and rotten and is infected, which can be life-threatening. This is an emergency. You need to get it taken care of as soon as possible. ERS will help you and figure out how you can pay for this. You won't go broke, but you may be paying medical bills for a few years. Better than being dead. Anonymous op. You can literally die from sepsis. Go to a doctor now, retard. No matter how poor you are, this is live or die situation.